Hola y muy buenos días a todos ustedes. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. You should be enjoying your last week of new assignments for distance learning. So basically, like for some of you, this could be your last week of school. Now, some of you are going to have to do some work next week to finish up the things that you don't have yet done yet, and that's totally okay, right? This has been a learning process for all of us to learn how to adapt to this distance learning profile and doing things like that. However, what I wanted to make sure I did in this video is just offer and provide a little bit of support because I am not posting any new assignments this week. I am merely going to be telling you about how to get started for a lot of you or how to kind of wrap up your Mi Amor Verdadero Proyecto or your My True Love project. Now remember, your goal was to choose either Felipe, Ronaldo, Paula, or Magdalena and create for them a perfect match. Okay, so create the dating profile for a person that is their amor verdadero or their perfect match, okay, or their true love. And I do want to remind you that a really good place to always make sure that you look is this rubric, and that will give you a really clear idea of what I'm looking for as far as requirements, vocabulary, spelling, accent marks, concordance of verbs, sentence structure, originality, and ideas, and that recording piece. And particularly of importance this week is going to be that recording piece. If that's something that you are struggling with, I'm going to give you a few ideas for how to go about that. Okay. So remember that in your assignment, you are linked a template that will say Mi Amor Verdadero template that you can make your own file of. And then you just simply use that and progress through to make your own dating profile. So on one slide will be the instructions, and on the very next slide is where you then do what it asks of you. So this one is saying that you'll use the next slide to be your title slide, and meaning that you'll just make some sort of title slide to go along with this. And if you can't think of a good title, creative title in Spanish, hey, that's fine. Come back to it later. Okay. But you're going to basically be picking the person that you're making a dating profile for. So whether that's Paula or Ronaldo or Magdalena or Felipe, it doesn't matter who you choose. You're just going to make sure that you choose one of those people, right? Okay. And then you're going to go about following the steps. So you're going to be coming up with a name for that person and making sure that you include it in a complete sentence. Then you're going to be talking about their occupation, about their cumpleaños, their birthday, about their edad, their age, about their color. Using this attached sheet, you're going to put in what their color would be. Then you're going to be giving them a description of their personality, and then you're going to be doing their what they're like physically and what they're like personality wise. These are just extra slides that you can use to add in extra vocab if you want to know things like how to say they have braces, how to say they have glasses, how to say they have freckles, etc. And then this is the kind of the newest stuff that we've been working on is being able to talk about what they like and dislike, right? So this is where you'd add in what the person likes and what they dislike. And really, you guys, after that, you're done. Except for the fact that I'd really like for some of you to also include a recording of what then you say. Remember that also linked within the assignment are several examples of what this looks like when you're all done. And we looked at that one last week, but we also looked at this one. And it's just amazing what people are able to come up with this, you guys. But here you have an opportunity to just simply be creative, folks, right? And so they chose to make a dating profile for someone that would be a perfect match for Felipe. And they chose to name that person Sofia Lopez. So on their slide, they wrote, Ella se llama Sofia Lopez because they're talking about her. But in their video, they say, Me llamo Sofia Lopez. And the reason she says Me llamo Sofia Lopez is because in the video, you're going to become the person that you are the dating profile of, right? So that they can kind of sell themselves as the official match for that person, okay? And I really recommend kind of getting to work on this week, you guys, because as you'll see is what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave lots and lots of comments as you put in your work, and I'll be able to provide corrections and be able to provide helping little hints to get you to a place where this is all looking great by the end. For the recording piece, I don't want you to be stressed out. You can either choose to do like what Taya and Mesa did and put a recording into every
individual slide of what it is that you're saying, or, excuse me, you can do like what Sarah and Abby did last year, or 2 years ago, excuse me now, and just do one long recording at the very end of your presentation, where they took all the information from the slides that they had earlier on and did the recording at the very end. Okay. So you have a couple some kind of some options and some choices on how you want to go about that process. But know that this week I am here to help you out. All right, you have until Friday. Well, I want you guys to be finishing up by Friday, because then you can go into next week and have it be basically no school, right? You might have a few loose ends to tie up, and I might provide you some corrections that next week. But otherwise, your Spanish is totally done for the year once you get this project in. But remember, it's kind of a big project, and it's kind of like a coming together of all of our learning. So take it seriously, but have fun with it, right? It should be an opportunity to have some fun, right? So that's it for this week, and I'm not posting any new assignments. So enjoy, and get after it.